Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for yet another round of grinding out fates. Today we are taking care of the fates of Western Lenosia, and I've got with me today's Fladeus Oakclimber and Licorice Tyrannado. We'll have a few other friends joining us as we go, once they're ready. But for now, let's get started with, what do we want to start with? Let's start with the Yellow Jacket Captain. Since you seem to be the closest and you start with dialogue, so I want to make sure we get you before you vanish. Alright, there are 23 fates in total in Western Lenosia, not too many. That seems to be about an average number, so this should be about a 40 to 50 minute video, I believe. Hello there, Captain. Silence! I would not have you disturb our mission to confiscate the contraband being hoarded by that band of goblins. Unless, that is, you wish to join. In that case, you are free to infiltrate the goblin camp and retrieve as many crates as you can lift. The ones being carried by the goblins themselves may require a tad more coercing. Coercing, Jesus. You have our thanks, adventure. Bring any crates collected back to me, and I will see that they are delivered back to the custom house. Alright, let's get started. Goblins from Iron Lake, now encamped in Skull Valley, are peddling items strictly prohibited by Thalassocratic decree. God, words hard. Yellow Jackets stationed in the area are seeking to confiscate the contraband and are entreating adventurers for aid. Oh goody, we're low enough level in this fate that, we're low enough level that we can't even use our mudra. Love that. Alright, let's grab this contraband. And focus specifically on the goblins that are part of the fate, not the goblins that are just hanging out at the camp. If they're not marked with a fate marker, they won't be giving us any crates of contraband. Here, let me just grab this real quick. Also, I love that all three of my party members right now are ninjas. Absolutely ridiculous. Why do we have so many ninjas? Alright, looks like Fladeus went back to hand a few over. I can probably do so as well at this point. I think Licorice did as well. Alright, 17 for you. Yes, these items are all prohibited under Thalassocratic decree. The first assessor will be most pleased. And Iron Contra affair is already done. Awesome. Alright, next up, let's do Breaching South Tidegate. Actually, no. Let's hold up on that one. We'll come back to that later. Oh, and I think that ping probably means a friend is here and ready to join. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, let's head up this way. We'll do Breaching South Tidegate later, because that's actually the second in a chain. Alright, Iron Contra affair cleared out. Let's get started on Watch Your Tongue. Notorious Serpent Reaver, Captain Ermswiss the Stained, is believed to be hiding somewhere in the Serpent's Tongue. Hunt down the wanted criminal and send her to the Abyss. Okay, so first off we need to clear out the Shelfie and other Serpent Reavers, and eventually once enough are down, Ermswiss will appear up on top of this building. Let's get to work. Oh, you're gonna be a beefy one, huh? Fair enough, you are in fact one of the leaders of the Serpent Reavers. Makes sense you would be a particularly tough one, but not too hard against all three of us. And Jera is still catching up. Okay, that was... oh god. I believe that was Watch Your Tongue. I believe that was Watch Your Tongue. Alright, next up, the last straw. Where's Making Waves, actually? Let's do Making Waves first. That's closer, and it has less time on its timer, so might as well get it while we're here. Yar the Wave Fiend, he who speaks with Leviathan's voice, has come to the Sops of spawning grounds to see his lord resurrected. Where is he? Over here. Suffice it to say, he cannot be allowed to succeed. Slay him and send his ambitions sinking to the briny depths. Alright, well, you died real fast. Making Waves is done. Got an Atma out of that. Let's go take care of the last straw. And we have a teleport on hand. Let's make use of that. That'll put us right where we need to be. Oh. It's over here. Goblin Chain's the one up this way. Fair enough. Alright, the last straw. Oh, it's the Dodo fate. What nature did not reclaim of Quarterstone after the calamity, the Dodos did. But now it is time to take the land back. Destroy Ness and drive the Cloudkin from the field so that settlers might piece back together their lives. Alright, let's slay the Dodos. It is one of the Dodo fates. Wait. Which fate is this? I'm forgetting if there's one fate or two involving the Dodos. There might just be one. Okay, there's just the one. And the one has us actually specifically destroying the Ness. Destroying the Dodos will lighten the burden on us. It'll give us less enemies to fight. But the actual goal is to get rid of the Ness. Oh, nice. We're getting Dodo eggs too while we're at it. Can probably use that for some sort of cooking. Alright, how many more nests are there? There are so many Dodos! There's so many of them! Oh my goodness! Where's that last nest? Aha! Good spotting! And there's the last straw. Alright, let's go take care of Barometz soup. Since that's right nearby. Alright, already known for its size in the 6th Astral Era, the overgrown land trap Barometz has grown even larger since the Calamity, feeding on the weakened dodos and old goats until reaching its current size of almost 2 hands. Slice it down to size, or you might be its next victim. Alright, Barometz dies very easily. God. Having 4 party members is a little overpowered, isn't it? Okay. Next up, let's go take care of Goblin Chain. And yeah, we can use that Aleport Teleport. That'll get us right next to it. A band of goblins turned away from Aleport is taking out its frustrations by blocking its entrance. Put the creatures down so that business may carry on as usual. Oh god! Oh, this is horrible actually. We're literally murdering strikers. Oh god. This is fucked up and horrible. What the hell? Why is this a fate? Why is this a fate? This sucks! This is genuinely terrible! Alright, well, it's a video game, so I'm going to pretend we're not doing this. Alright, well, unfortunately, down go the goblins. And that is already it. Alright, what's next? Tail of a Whale, Watch Your Tongue, Dead Man's Rest. Let's do Tail of a Whale. And then we'll move on to Dead Man's Rest afterwards, but it's quite a ways away, so it really depends on what else spawns. And yeah, the reason I am saving Breaching South Tidegate specifically is because it's the second in a chain of 2 fates. I would like to do the first fate in the chain first before we do that one. If that makes sense. Instead of killing his victims, the Primal Leviathan will drown them, erasing their wills and rendering them mindless servants of the Lord of the World. Sahagin leader War the Whalefin commands an army of these pitiless souls, and that army is on the move, looking for their master's next victims. Alright, we've got a bunch of drowned soldiers we need to deal with. Unfortunate, let us put them out of their misery. Oh, did not mean to go after the Elves, but the one I was going for was, the enemy I was going for was already dead. There sure are a lot of these drowned soldiers, though. Goodness. And it looks like one left. There you are. And you're dead. Alright. Tail of a Whale down. Next up, let's do Sharknado, since that's nearby and on our way back. "16 fates left, and they're spawning pretty quickly, which makes me happy. High-ranking Sahagin official, if such a thing exists, Vol the Sharkskin, has arrived at Tidegate to observe the work of his subordinates. There will never be a better opportunity to take the known killer's head. Do not let him slip from our grasp." Sounds good. We'll take him down before he can escape. Alright, where is Don't Call Him a Fishback? Right there. So that'll be our next one, I think. He's got a bunch of supports too. Thankfully they seem to be dying with pretty quick ease. Alright, Sharknado is done. Next up is Don't Call Him a Fishback. And I don't think we're gonna get to Dead Man's Rest anytime soon. There's just so many fates. The Serpent Reavers, mindless servants of the Sahagin, are raiding the farmsteads of western Lenosia, killing the men, savaging the women, and selling the children into servitude. Jesus. Aid the maelstrom in putting these foul turncloaks down. Yeah, gladly. Jeez, that's evil. I know they're tempered. I know they're drowned by Leviathan. But holy crap. That's just fucked. Oh, get off them, dusk bats. And we've got a pelican that's decided to join the fun. Get out of here. We're busy. Oh, they just keep coming. This should be the last couple, though. There we go. Alright, next up is going to be... I just died in 6 arms tonight. Good song! Really good song. Classic song. Oh, please get off me, Shallow Claw Reaver. You're running away because the fate's done. Oh god, I didn't summon Juniper. That was a mistake. There we go. Goodness, that was annoying. Now then, let's move on. Good classic song, let's go take it down. And then after that, making waves, we already did. So we should be able to move on to Dead Man's Rest. It's 7 minutes left, I think we'll have time. It is believed most crabs only live for 2 to 3 years, fewer if nearby luminescents are hungry. There is one crab, however, that is rumored to have survived since the 5th astral era, surviving on the blood of man, though no one can truly back that claim. All things must die, and old Six Arms' time has come. Survived for over 1,600 years? Oh my goodness! Yeah, no, you're old. Good job living so long. But you do need to die now. Please stop eating people. Okay. Six Arms is dead. Let's go do Dead Man's Rest real quick before it expires. And then we will come back for Tender Buttons. Here, and let me set a marker there so I remember that's next. I just want to make sure we get to this one before it expires, since it's starting to run a little low on time. And it would be all too easy to keep putting it off, while Tender Buttons just spawned, so it's got plenty of time. Unless someone else decides they want to take care of it. But, hopefully that won't happen. Worst case scenario, we just gotta wait for it to spawn again. There are some sailors who, even after death, cannot bear to part from the sea. Their moans a testament to the chains that bind them to the corporeal realm. Slay these wandering spirits and sever those bonds so that they may return to the life stream. Oh yeah, worth pointing out, yes, Final Fantasy XIV. There is a live stream in this universe. Some Final Fantasies have that, some do not. I believe it's specifically a Final Fantasy VII thing, which they've brought over into this universe. But yeah, we are slaying Dead Man's Moan. Tons and tons of Dead Man's Moan. I should have probably just gone for the single target, ninjutsu. Oh, we got a praying mantis incoming. Alright, looks like we should be coming up on the end, though. We're about 3/4 through. And we pinned them down to their spawn point, so they're not going to be able to get very far. Alright, looks like we're clear. Alright, next up, Tender Buttons. Let's take the teleport back to They're gonna teleport to Swift Perch, that's fine. Okay, it is Watch Your Tongue that we did earlier, right? Yeah, it has to be. I missed writing down or making note of the name earlier on our second fate, so... Gluttonous Gertrude was just another plump dodo on the farm, until she bit the arse off one of the stable boys at Swift Perch and escaped into the Quarterstone. Seek out the ravenous bird and slay her before another rump goes missing. You are a large dodo indeed. None of that. It's time for you to perish for your crimes of biting someone in the ass. But yeah, with this one, we will be over halfway through all the fates in Western Lenosia. This is going nice and smooth. Alright, let's see. Watch Your Tongue we've done, Sharknado we've done, so King's Justice is next, and that's going to take us back out to the island. Alright, back out we go. Hey, another Atma, good. My relics, thank you. We'll be getting to that soon. Alright, hello King's Justice, let's do this. There are many creatures in Eorzea who call themselves king, however only one of those is a mantis with claws powerful enough to decollate a golem. The Mantis King. Stay on your toes or it is off with your head. Alright, let's slay the Mantis King. Okay, we've got Letters from Tidegate is up. We'll have to go do that one next because that is a defense fate. So that one's going to be a little bit urgent. Someone's probably going to teleport back to Aleport. Oh! What? What do you mean I've not met certain requirements? Is it just the fact that I... Oh, it despawned. Well, that's rude. Alright then, let's do gauging North Tidegate next. I'm going to assume that the issue was I had an existing teleport offer up, so I'll just get rid of that. But yeah, no, defense fate's a little bit urgent. If you're not quick, they will fail automatically, since they are defense. Alright, gauging North Tidegate. A party of Sahagin scouts has approached North Tidegate in an attempt to gauge the strength of its defenses. Drive the beastmen back to the sea. Alright, let's do this. Just gotta slay waves of Sahagin who are trying to breach the gates. And we should be fine. Well, that was nice and easy. Guess what? It's a two-parter. Let's chase after those Sahagin. Give it just a minute. Next fate should be any moment now. Any moment now. There it is, breaching North Tidegate. A failed attempt by the garrison at North Tidegate to drive back a party of Sahagin scouts has emboldened the beastmen into launching an attempt to breach the massive wall. The Sahagin and their leader Mew the Pusher must not be allowed to pass at any cost. What do you mean failed attempt? We took care of them easily. We destroyed them. Alright, I think we got rid of the bulk of that initial wave. But there should be one more Sahagin incoming. There you are, Mew the Pusher. Let's get rid of you and that'll end the raid. Alright, and then after this, we'll be shredding wheat, so I'll get that set up and ready to go. Though it looks like someone's already got started on it, so hopefully we'll make it in time. Oh, I should have refreshed my Huton instead of doing an attack. Oh well. Our main Flade is fighting over aggro. That's very funny. We don't have a tank with us, so the aggro's just flipping back and forth between us based on whoever's doing their doing the most damage. Alright, let's check. Shredding wheat is... come on. 12%. Yep, we should be good to go. Actually... There's gonna be another fate in the path, isn't there? Yeah, between Aurochs is up, so let's get that... come on. Alright, sure. We'll get between Aurochs afterwards. The wheat field abandoned after the calamity have turned into a breeding ground for wild animals who prey on swift perches, crops, and stock. Drive the creatures from the overgrowth and slay as many as possible. Okay, so we have jackals and dodos. I guess there are technically three dodo fates since one of them was a boss monster. The yellow jackets got through an eighth of it on their own, so good on them, but it looks like they're down now. The yellow jackets are down. They got beaten by the dodos and by the jackals. Alright, let's not go too far. We'll start drifting out of the fate range. Yeah, Lickers accidentally went out. And let me get the marker up for between Aurochs so we can head to that next. Alright, come here, Dodo. Come here and perish. And you should be the last one. Perfect. Onwards to between Aurochs. Several Aurochs have begun grazing alongside the Deneville West Road, frightening merchants and preventing the transport of goods to and from the area. Use any means necessary to urge the beasts from the thoroughfare. Oh dear, this is not a great place for you to graze at all. It's extremely worn down, there's not a lot of grass. This is really not an ideal location for you. And then we'll do the Storm Courier next after this. God, there's so many of them, though. There are so many Aurochs. Alright, onwards to meet with the Storm Courier. And just 6 fates left. We're cruising. I have an urgent request, but only if you are bound for Tidegate. I must deliver important orders from the Admiral herself to the Maelstrom Commander stationed at South Tidegate, but the Storm Privates assigned to me accompany me have yet to arrive. For all I know, they could be lying drunk in a gutter somewhere, or dead in a gutter somewhere. You don't appear to be dead or drunk, so could I ask you to escort me through Quarterstone? I don't believe we will encounter much trouble, but I've been known to be wrong on countless occasions. Alright, understandable. An important missive from the Admiral must be delivered to South Tidegate. See to it the Storm Courier, tasked with carrying the message, reaches her destination unharmed. Yeah, no, it's always possible to be wrong repeatedly. So yes, I am more than glad to help out. But yeah, after this, there'll be just 5 fates left. Hello there, Duskbats. Oh, such a threat. Such a dangerous enemy. How is a Maelstrom Courier ever to be able to fight these? What do you mean you don't remember it being so far? We've barely left. And gauging South Tidegate is up, so we can do that pair of fates after this. Oh dear, we've got axe beaks. This is not a great time for you to show up. Well, the courier is safe, and that's what matters. Oh goody, and we've got Serpent Reavers as well. Oh, these roads are dangerous today, apparently. Okay, I take back the snarking about the bats. You could have taken those, but the Serpent Reavers in this many numbers? Yeah, no, I understand. I understand the concern. Hey, no, back off. Oh, we've got a ton of mantises. This just keeps getting worse. What is with these roads? Where are you going? Okay, you're just getting back on the road. You didn't have to go all the way back. All right, let's get started on gauging South Tidegate. A party of Sahagin scouts has approached South Tidegate in an attempt to gauge the strength of its defenses. Drive the beastmen back to the sea. All right, shouldn't be too hard. It is very much a companion and similar to the gauging North Tidegate and breaching North Tidegate pair. Very much a companion to those fates. Okay, but these Sahagin are going down quickly, so we should be done with the first one in just a moment. Perfect. Alright, now let's wait for the follow-up. Should be here any moment now. Here we go. A failed attempt by the What do you mean failed? By the garrison at South Tidegate to drive back a party of Sahagin scouts has emboldened the beastmen into launching an attempt to breach the massive wall. The Sahagin and their leader, Mo the Puller, must not be allowed to pass at any cost. Alright, Alright, let's get our Huton up. And unlike with the North Tidegate variant of these fates, the boss here spawns right away. So let's get rid of you quickly. And I think this fate is just about stopping Mo the Puller. Don't need to worry too much about the ads though, obviously get rid of them so you don't die. Alright. 3 fates left before we're done, and hey, one of them just popped up. Come on, let me set the marker in the sack. Damn, we're having really good random, we're having really good luck with the RNG rolls. The fates we need keep spawning. A killer mantis egg sac has burst open, releasing countless of the deadly Vilekin into western Lanosia. It is best they are slain now while young before given the opportunity to live up to their name. Alright, we're slaying killer mantises. Probably those same killer mantises that caused problems for our escort earlier. Oh, there's a lot of you. And they're all dying so quickly. How'd you sneak past us? Alright, we're about halfway through. So maybe 2 more waves, I think? Here we go, last wave. And that should be it. Alright, 2 fates left. I will be back when they've spawned. Alright, one of the remaining fates has spawned. Tryp, fantastic. Going to be just north of Aleport. Alright, what do we got with this one? The goblins encamped in Skull Valley have hired a named mercenary to help them raid the nearby farmsteads. Hunt down Triptych Stumblemox and slay him. Alright, we've got a boss to deal with. Then let's just get right to you then. There's plenty of ads we can fight, but the priority it needs to be Triptychs. Then after this, just 1 fate left, and it's the one that died earlier while we were flying to it because it's a defense fate. A defense fate that starts automatically, which is just really rude. That is definitely the type of fate you should that should probably be set to start from an NPC. So players can actually have the time to talk to them and initiate the fate. Uh-oh, I got stunned. Alright, we're fine. We're not fine. We're fine. Alright, Triptych's down, 1 fate left. I'll be back when it's here. Okay, the last one spawned. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Because it will die quickly if we don't get there in time, since it is a defense fate. Letters from Tidegate. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it, actually. I don't know if we're gonna make it, because it died in a minute last time. Here we go. Oh no. Oh, that carrier's about to die. This is terrible. Really? Really, game? Really? That genuinely sucks. That's such poor design. Oh my god, we've been here for like another hour. We've been here for like another hour, and finally, letters from Tidegate is spawning. Oh, thank goodness. That took so long. Oh, please tell me later expansions don't have this nonsense where defense fates just spawn automatically, and if you're not there fast enough, you fail. Oh, because that is just such poor design. It fails within 60 seconds. Alright, let's do this. Oh, right, sinks down to 17, so of course we can't use our ninjutsu. Alright, well, finally, the final fate in Western Lenosia. God, our luck has been terrible. Sharknado will spawn 100 times before letters from Tidegate spawns once. God damn you, Sharks Georg. Alright, destroy you. Get rid of these dang drowned butchers. Protect the courier. We're done. Thank goodness. Thank you to my friends who joined me. I'll see everyone next time, as I believe we are moving on to the dungeons of patch 2.2.